and I had been dating, and it was time for his parents to come out for probably Christmas or Thanksgiving or something, and I was to meet them. And I had heard a little bit about them, and I knew they were religious and all, but they did find this, for some reason, we had this joke bet with my brother about, I don't know, something in a ball game, and Les had won the bet, and in the car, backseat of the Volkswagen, was a wine bottle that my brother filled with water and corked it as a joke. And your parents, Alice and James, both found this wine bottle in the backseat of the car. But I do remember when I met them, they were wearing matching yellow sports coats.
We're talking real yellow. I wish we did.
That would be great.
And
Oh my
very
God.
yellow. And you know, I don't know if any of you've noticed this watch I'm wearing, but this was one of Alice's, and she told me when we were gonna move her from the last, what was it, Yosemite Gardens to Carmel Village, and going through all her jewelry, and she says, oh, just throw that one away, it doesn't work, and I said, well, could I have it? And she said, well, she says, but it doesn't work, and I said, oh, but it reminds me of you. And she said, well, I just thought it was a fun thing. You know, if you think about all the things she did once she moved out here, those crazy musicals she was in, I don't know if any of you ever saw those lip-synced musicals that we went to, and we would have to sit there so hysterical. But she, as you said, Jay, she was so enthusiastic. It was like this was a Broadway performance. And when it was her painting, it was the same way. She put it in the fair so she could get
I know,
winnings.
that really was amazing.
And that she did the shuffleboard, and she could be the shuffleboard aged champ in the, I don't know, 80-year-old. 85-year-old. She did those things, and I know that at some place, in my apologies here, I made fun of it. But she really was taking advantage of every minute now. I mean, this is what you got, folks, and make the best of it. And from every decision she made, it was to keep herself involved, to come up with things to do, not to be bored, not to be a burden to anyone, not to need us for anything, just to be independent. And for a woman who grew up being a dependent housewife, not knowing how to write a check or anything, and she's truly she should be like this icon of what you should be doing in your later life. Why are you saying you're bored or I don't have anything to do? She lived it. She really did. So, I mean, it's gaudy as all get out. It is fun, and that's what she did. She found ways to stay engaged and enjoy her life. And I was not appreciative enough, but I loved her too.
You mentioned shuffleboard.